Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and welcome to everyone in Camp Booster with Diya Shehzadi. I welcome to all of you. In the third chapter, we are learning about the periodic table and the periodicity of the elements. We are learning the different theories and the periodic table or the periodic law that was assigned by the different scientists towards the arrangement of the elements. Now, our major topic is the modern periodic table. Let's move toward our new topic. Modern periodic table. The previously we studied about the periodic table that was based upon the atomic masses, but now we are discussing about the new arrangement of the elements and the new way of the classifying elements on the basis of the atomic number. According to the atomic numbers, the atomic masses were different and the atomic numbers are the different. The atomic number of the element is a more fundamental property of the atomic masses. It has the two differentiation between the atomic numbers and the atomic masses. Firstly, the classification that is based upon the atomic numbers, it is different from the atomic masses due to the number one activity is that it increases regularly from the element to element, and the number second, it fixes the for the it fixes from the every element has its own atomic number, not for the every element has the same atomic number. There is no element in the periodic table that have the same atomic number, but that is different masses have to be same. So this was the clearly based for the classification of the elements in the periodic table. And secondly, the classification was discovered in the 1913 just lead towards the observations or the demerits of the Mendeleev's periodic table, and that was based for the atomic masses. So the modern table was atomic periodic table was capable for the classification of the elements due to these two reasons. The modern periodic table is based upon the arrangement of the elements accordingly to increasing their atomic numbers. This was the just for the classification of the elements, and when the elements are arranged according to their increasingly atomic numbers from the left to right sides in the horizontal line, the horizontal rows, the properties of the elements were found to be repeating after the regular intervals of the times, such as the similar properties and the similar classification are placed in the same group. This was the classification for the and the observation for the classification of the elements in the modern periodic table. It was observed that after every eighth element, the ninth element had to be same properties, physical property and the chemical properties to the first one element. For example, if we are looking for the sodium that has the atomic number of the 11, it has had the same properties as the lithium that is placed from the ninth placement of the atomic number. It is the eighth elements above or the below about the lithium to sodium. There are the eighth element and the ninth element is a lithium that has the same chemical properties. And after the 18th element, for the long rows of the elements were cut it into the different rows of the 8 and the 18 elements and were placed above the one and other for the tables for the vertical and the horizontal rows that was observed. The classification of the elements was based that they have the properties that are repeating themselves regularly for the time intervals after the every eighth element. The ninth element has the same properties of the classification according to their atomic numbers, number of the electron in the valence shell, their catenation, their ionization energy, and their shielding effect, and so many other effects that were based for the classification of the elements into the same group or the same periods. But the second thing is this: the atomic numbers or the rows were not confined to the number 8th element. In the longer periods, they were arranged for the 8 to 18 elements. They were converted into the 18 element for the classification of the elements. For the long form of the periodic table, there was the two assumptions were made long form of the periodic table. The significations of the atomic numbers in the arrangement of the elements in the modern periodic tables lie the fact in the electronic configuration that is based upon the atomic number. That was the fact that the electronic configuration was based upon the number of the valence electron that are present in the outermost shell of the any element was the base for the classification of the element, and the last number is that valence shell represents the atomic numbers, not for the atomic masses. So the arrangement of the elements in Accordingly, to increasing the atomic numbers show the periodicity, that is the repetitions of the properties after the regular interval, and in the electronic arrangements for the element based on their electronic configuration created for the long form of the periodic table. There was the two things, the periods and the groups. Firstly, what was the period? The periods, the horizontal rows of the elements in the periodic tables called the periods. The elements in a periods have the continuously increasing atomic numbers, the continuously changing in their electronic configuration along the period. Because in a period there is a regular interval or the regular addition of one electron from one element to the second element, that is based for the classification and the stability of the elements from the right to left to right. So, as a result of the properties of the element in a period are the continuously changing. The number of the valence electron beside the positioning of the shell occupies from the left of the position and the alkali metals. And similarly, the atoms that have the 8 electrons in their valence shell, such as the noble gases, they are placed in the rightmost positioning of the periodic table, that are for the example of the periods and the groups. The periods, the first period element have the 1 electron in their outermost shell, so they are placed to the left side of the periodic table, and the element that have the 8 element in their periodic table are the for their valence shell, they are placed in the outer right side of the periodic table for that the classification of the period. And for the classification of the group, what work they have done? The vertically columns in the periodic tables are called the groups. The groups are the number from the left to right, 1 to 18. There were the 18 groups in the periodic table that are represented from the 1 to 18. The numbers were 1 to 18, and the groups do not have the continuously increasing their atomic masses. So, atomic numbers, there was a random changes in their atomic numbers, because the elements in the period there will be 8 element or the 18 elements. So in a group there will be different atomic numbers elements, so they have to repeat the properties of the others. Rather, the atomic numbers of the element in a group increase with the irregular pattern, because there was a reason for this. In a period, elements have an addition of an electron in their outermost shell, that is the base for the regular increment of their atomic numbers. But in the groups they have a irregular pattern for their atomic numbers, so these are called the groups. For example, the elements of the group have the same electronic configurations, same numbers of the electron are present in their valence shell. For example, the first group of the elements have the only 1 electron in their valence shell. Similarly, the group 2 elements have the 2 electron in their valence shell. This reason is due to with the elements of a group have the similar chemical properties. When they have the same chemical properties, then when they will be placed in the same group, due to their different same properties as their boiling point, melting point, or the electronic configuration, or the valence shell electronic configuration, or the different configuration, they will be placed in the same groups. So they were called they were planned into the vertical columns, and they will be called the groups. Here is a periodic table where we can see that the right to left, we can see from the left outermost left shell that here is the hydrogen and the helium. In the first group here is the 2 elements, and in the group 2 here are the 8 elements, and in the group number 3 also 8 elements. But the group number 4, 5, 6, 7 have the different elements. 4 and 5 have the 18 elements, and the 6 and 7 has the different element, maybe 100 are different elements. So these are the classification of the periods, and into the groups they are divided into the periodic elements, who are divided into the 18 groups that are starting from the 1 to 18 number. Here the group number periodic table contain the metals, non-metals, metallites, halogens, noble gases, rare elements, and the different lanthanide, actinides, and the different transitions metals. They are the further classification of the elements we will learn in the next lecture and for the next classes. But here is the just to consider the number of the period and the groups that were assigned for the classification of the elements. Here is the activity. You have to just explain the difference between the periods and the groups we are just learning now, and how the periodic table was different. Modern periodic table was different from the classical one, that was the Mendeleev's periodic table. What was the reason behind the demerits, are the what are the demerits of the Mendeleev periodic table that will fail the periodic table to classify, are the to make it majorly final look of the periodic table that was not considered by the Mendeleev, and what was the periodic table that was the modern periodic table, and this was the last periodic table that was arranged for the classification of the element. For watching my videos now, never forget to subscribe, like, share my videos to your friends and the colleagues. Take care of yourself and others. Allah Hafiz.